As you can hear, I'm totally out of breath. We lost the trail for the longest time. Everything was so thick. I was tripping and falling, all that good stuff. But I decided to take a short video right here for a minute. This is the back area of the channel that cuts off to the right. This is where a lot of times you'll see fish, mostly bluegill, nesting in the spring. Whew. I am absolutely wore out. You can see there's a lot of animal tracks. I'm looking rough, super sweaty. I didn't think it was going to take this long. I thought the trail was more wore down like the one on the other side that's more frequently used. So I didn't bring much water. Yeah, I'm just pouring sweat. I got the titty sweat and back sweat and all that good stuff going on. It would feel absolutely amazing to get in that cool water, but I don't want to smell like dirty lake water or be covered in water when I get back in my vehicle. I know this guy is. He's already stinking. I'm hoping that towel is going to be enough to cover it until we get back to the house. But I guess since it's opened up a little bit, I can do a little bit longer video if I don't fall. Cripple myself first. Sorry about that. I'll delete that part out. Whew. As you can see, he's already down there. This is where, I'm not sure if this creek here flows in or outward. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Ha! I have kayaked up to about this part before when water levels was up higher. You could kayak into about back here. There he is. Oh. Alright, old buddy. I need to find a place that's not swampy that I can get across. There's that picnic table. I'll show you this old picnic table here in a minute. See if we can't get across. Right here. Use this stick as a support. Not my stick, but the other stick. Why are you drinking the dirty water? I guess it's all dirty. A lot of this will be hard to get up. Let's see. Use this tree as support. There we go. A lot of deer tracks and deer runs back in here. Kind of be interested in putting a trail camera up and see what we can get. There's somebody else there. Looks like they're fishing. Probably about another 30-40 minutes to go. We're going from here all the way back to there to my vehicle on the right. And there's whoever that is and driving the blue truck. Anyway, I don't know if the water keeps moving this picnic table or just different people keep moving it. But there's this extra long, nice heavy duty picnic table. I guess they had put back here years ago for people to stop and take a break at on the trail. I have seen it like right out in here in that area above those stumps sticking out of the water. I have seen it over there when the water's been up, and I always thought somebody finally tore it up or something, but it's just been hidden back here under the tree limbs. Although I enjoy hiking and being outdoors, after all that mess on that side, I am soaked with sweat, and I am more than ready to get back to the house. Take these hiking shoes off, sit in the air conditioner a minute, and take a cold shower. But most importantly, to get me more water or something to quench my thirst. Movement in the water. A lot of little fish. Like I said, it's beautiful. You know, just not hiking that side. I know the trail, a few people do hike the trail on the right side, which I'm going to be using as an exit trail. So I know it's more well maintenance than that side over there. I actually wouldn't mind pulling up in here with a pontoon if I can get it up that far and having a picnic back here. I think it'd be kind of cool to do with kids. Where's the Dadburn Trail? Done lost the trail again. Well, I know we can't follow the bank on that side all the way because it turns into bluffs and there's just too many trees and shrubs. So, hey, knocking rocks down the hill at me, buddy. I'm thinking, whoa, we just kind of go uphill a little bit and find a deer path. At least till we get back to the corner where I know for a fact where the trail's at, because I had to walk it before. I'm not feeling it much right now, but I guarantee you here in a little bit, I'm going to start feeling sweat and all the places where I've got scratched at by briars and sticks. There's a orange tag. We'll move on up this way a little bit. Alright. I don't feel like trying to keep the camera up in a good position while I'm walking back through this mess. I will start the video back up once I get back up this way a little bit to where the trail starts to get better at. Because I'm absolutely out of breath, my arms are tired. Alright, I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back to a familiar spot because this is the bank I had to pull to whenever my trolling motor battery went dead. And the wind was blowing hard that day and we just didn't have a paddle, forgot to paddle. Yeah, I know. And we just couldn't get across the water with the wind blowing the way it was. So after finally using tree limbs to pull ourselves, and we cut a tree limb, we came across this little piece here and ended up parking my boat here on this bank, taking the battery out and walking from here on back around. Now from here back to where the dam and the boat ramp is. Don't seem like that long a trip. I should be able to get there pretty quick just walking the way I am. If I don't get hung up in any more spider webs. But, you know, I don't know what that kind of bug was or what it tried to whisper in my ear, but I don't appreciate it. Anyway, when you're walking through here and carrying a deep cycle marine battery, you know, the battery's pretty heavy. Turn this, what felt like a normally short trip, an even longer trip, because it was just me and my son at the time. Was 4, I think. You know, he couldn't have carried it. Wouldn't want him to. So every 20-25 steps, you know, 30 or so, it's having to keep switching hands. I am sure glad that the skies have turned overcast looking and the breeze has picked up on this side, because on that side it was sunny and just miserably hot. Yeah, should be back to the dam in about 7 minutes. I was kind of skeptical about being able to do the last part of this video because my battery's about dead. So I figured once I got to that corner there, I'd just start the video back up and let it play until, see which comes first. Either my battery dies. I think I'm just going to stick the boats from now on. Another one. Right in my face, man. I've been itching to death because it just hit me in the face and stuff. Look at that. Every time I think I walk past it, anyway, see which one goes first. Either my phone dies, or I run out of storage space, or if we'll actually make it. Here's the crappy part. I hated carrying that battery. This big, long, steep part of this hill. Oh, it's like I bet that old guy over there can hear me talking as loud as I am. Probably like, what in the hell is going on over there? Yeah, this side, like I said earlier, people do walk this side of the trail too to get to that corner. So, you know, the first half side of this trail is pretty worn down like that other one, making it easy to navigate. Of course, cross my freaking face again. Looks like it might rain. Mother trucker. Just gonna keep my walking stick going in a circular motion. We're almost to the spillway. I was told by a guy that catfish like to hang out over here in this corner by the dam where the water spills in at. We'll get a better, show you a better view of that once we get over here on the top of it. Spider webs in the fridge. I have to put a leash on you when we get across the dam. Looks like somebody, homeless people lived up here at one point or another. Sleeping bag, garbage, old bed sheet. And we are finally out and on top of the dam. That's what it looks like. Looks like a swallowed bug. Used to be a picnic table up here on top of this hill too, and of course you got those idiots that think they're funny. Let's push it over the hill. There's the spillway. A lot of bobbers I see hung up in the limbs. Some kind of, I don't know what that is. Kind of garbage. Alright, we go over here to this guardrail. I'm gonna do the, I don't think Duke would bite anybody, but he's not fond of strangers. And I just don't take the chance. So once we go over here to the guardrail, I'm gonna pull his leash out of my backpack and put it on him just so we don't do anything to that guy. Duke. Well, that concludes our video. That was a trip around Beach Creek Lake. Most of it, I videoed what I could for you without having to turn the camera off to save battery and forge my way where I couldn't find the trail. But yeah. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like and subscribe. Appreciate the watch.